Hey there, you guys. Welcome to the Lily Pad Podcast. My name is April. I'm your host. And it is 9:14 on this glorious Saturday. And I am happier than a pig in poop right now, mainly because I am looking at the first physical guest I've had on this show since before the freaking pandemic.
Truth.
Sarah, thank you for joining.
Anytime, April.
So, in a nutshell, Sarah and I have known each other for more than 40 years.
Yeah.
We've known each other since third grade.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, you said you saw my grill pictures from earlier this week, and I said, oh, you'll have to come over sometime. And then I think you texted me like, oh, I'm around this weekend. I'm like, score. I'm like, come over on Saturday. So we grilled out, and we had some yummy food, and then we went for ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
That was really good.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, so I think we were saying earlier, is that's like the first ice cream I've had with dairy in it since forever. Now, soft serve is usually more gentle with me. But
We'll see what happens.
yeah, still early.
Anything could happen from here on out.
But I did get hooked on, it's the brand called So Delicious, and it is so delicious.
I think I've seen it in the grocery store before.
It's dairy-free ice cream. Now, a few years back, I was like, yeah, no, I'm all set. I'm going to have ice cream. I'm going to have ice cream. This stuff is made, this brand makes them with either coconut milk or cashew milk. I've only had the cashew milk ones, and let me tell you, the salted caramel cluster is my favorite. It is so good. You would not know it's not made like with any dairy. But anyway, so not that we needed to get into that.
That's okay.
Before we turn the microphones on, Sarah and I really started having a very in-depth, well, sort of in-depth conversation. No, about Game of Thrones, and we're going to continue that. But I want to give you guys a little disclosure. If you can hear what's going on in the background.
Yep.
That is my dryer.
Yep.
No, there is not a sneaker in it. It's off balance. It's been acting up for a while, so I think we're going to have to get a new dryer. So, we'll be hearing a buzzer soon. So we're talking about Game of Thrones.
That means the podcast is over.
Yes. That is all the time we have.
All we have time for today, folks.
So we were talking about the books. Now, I didn't read any of the books. You read all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Now, and...
Twice. Go ahead, keep going.
You read each book twice?
Yeah, I did one and then I went around again.
Wow.
It's Game of Thrones.
Well, it's true.
Song of Ice and Fire series.
Yeah.
Technically. Game of Thrones is just the first book.
I know. Yes. That was I'll tell you, I started watching that with my friend Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when they beheaded Ned Stark.
Oh, Jesus.
And
in the book, it's even worse.
And that was the second to the last episode of the first season. Now, he had said to me that he had a tendency to notice that the second to the last episode in almost every season, there was always some sort of doozy going on or something. And all I remember was when I watched him actually behead Ned Stark. I looked at him, and now, granted, I can say the F word on this because it's online, but I looked at him and I said, are you kidding me?
Plus, it was Sean Bean, so it was even harder to watch in the series.
It was
Sean Bean is amazing.
It was traumatic.
Boromir.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Boromir, Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, death scene.
Oh, horrible. Traumatized.
Best death scene.
Traumatized.
Yeah, other than Gandalf, but whatever.
And, yeah, and so one of my favorite scenes is actually one of the...
In Game of Thrones?
Yeah. Well, I had a lot of favorite scenes.
Okay, pick some.
When our little friend there, she had the dogs eat his face right off. Sansa.
Oh, Sansa, yeah.
When she got what's his face back, and he's sitting there, and she's like, and she looks at him, and she goes, "They haven't eaten in a week."
Oh, the bad guy that she was married to.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Why is my mind?
So I can look it up, but basically, here's the thing: she doesn't marry him in the books.
Of course not, because why would?
No, another girl that's like knows them. Her name's Jane. So I think her name's Jane. So she's the one. She looks like Sansa. She's like a look-alike of her, sort of. That's what happens in the books.
Really?
And also in the books, during the Red Wedding, wedding. Everybody's killed. Catelyn's killed, and Robb's killed, and his wife is killed.
Yeah, I was mad.
But
she was pregnant, wasn't she?
The wife?
The one that was marrying the Stark?
Not in the books.
Of course not.
That would be an HBO way to handle life. Come on. In the books, no. She's like... she's like a character that I can't remember where she comes from, but there's like a whole family she's from and everything, and they're like they come to the wedding, and
they don't mention any of this in the movies.
No,
I mean the series.
No, and then so anyway, after they die or whatever, I'm trying to think of the name of the knight that goes off and fights everything, and then he falls in love with the god. Remember?
Yep.
So. But there's people who come back from the dead. So he was one of them. Like he was resurrected sort of by the god of light or the bringer of light or whatever. I cannot remember the name of the god, Nat.
Be careful when you move the microphone around.
Sorry, it's probably making a ton of noise, right?
Yeah, but that's okay. It sounds funny when you play back.
When you play it back, look at how silly Sarah is.
I should see if we could call Jen.
Well, that would be fun.
Oh, shoot, I said her name. Damn it.
You're not supposed to do that.
It's okay. I can edit that part out.
All right. Well, anyway.
I'm going to put 7-minute mark. Edit that out. I'll just put a funny sound effect.
You can just do something else. Funny thing.
Yeah, I like putting a sound effect when I have to null and void a sound. Yeah, I don't like doing last names.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. That's good.
Yeah.
I can't find him anywhere. So, basically, in the story, you eventually see people running. They run into someone who's been reincarnated through this god, and it's Catelyn.
Oh.
So they never put that in the series, and it drove me batty that they didn't, because it was actually not the smallest part in the other book.
Yeah,
in the book, it was. Really
I wonder why they do that. I mean, seriously, if you're going to turn a book...
But, she was a great character. Have her come back and be like that was kind of perfect. And, of course, now he's never finished the other 2 books, so no one knows what happened to these characters that he didn't put in the series. Yeah. There are a lot of them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand, you're putting a book... and I'm not saying this to be disrespectful to anybody, really, but my thought process is, if you're going to write... write a book, and these books have all this detail in it, and you're going to chop it up in a movie. I don't know why any author would like that, but then I'm thinking, well, you're probably making a lot of money off it.
It's crazy.
I hate to say it. I mean, if I wrote a book and they wanted to make me a millionaire off of it, I just don't know if I'd want them to chop it up too much, because you're missing some valuable details.
There's a lot of
valuable
details.
I talk really fast.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, sometimes I don't pronounce my words the way I'm supposed to.
We all do that. It's called reading and not listening to someone say the words.
But I'm not reading anything.
Oh, well, you used to read. That's where you learn the words.
I guess. You are the teacher, so you are correct.
That's where you learned them.
Thanks for schooling me.
Anytime. I'm trying to find the actual wiki that has to do with the books, because now they have the wikis are all for the movie. I mean, for the TV series. And you're like, come on, man. There was a whole other set of things that's, not in there.
I don't know how many times I watched Arya kill him at the end. The nice little leap there. Mm-hmm. She was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I was glad they gave her that option to be that way.
Uh-oh, someone's at the door. Come in. Good night.
So cute.
Love you.
Good night. We won't mention her name. Okay, so she comes back now. See, I knew now I found it.
Yep.
She comes back as Lady Stoneheart. That's her.
Lady Stoneheart.
Mm-hmm, that's her name when she becomes this other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's the leader she's an outlaw leader of the Brotherhood Without Banners. And this is this group that originally was sent out from the Oh, now I can't remember the name of the big city. How bad is that?
It's horrible.
I know. I always know these things, and I forgot this. So anyway, so basically, this group gets sent out. Then they like fall into the bringer of light or whatever, and then from that point on, they become like this group that's against or trying to bring the religion to everybody, and also like fight against certain things.
Yep.
It was kind of interesting, but the fact that she comes back is kind of a big deal to me. And like nobody puts it in the series is like a little bit surprising. I think.
Well, I think that's if that's like a key.
She comes back. I don't know if she's key because I never finished the book. You never finished the books.
Well, key enough to be mentioned in the series before.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I kind of meant. Sorry.
Yeah,
I started looking for something. See, I clearly can't do more than one thing at a time.
That's okay. Oh, so what happens is like when she dies or whatever, and they throw her in the river. That's like right there. You know, because I was at that river house, is where those two houses are in the river. I forget the name of the house, and so the Brotherhood without banners, they find the body, and that's when Harwin, that was the guy I was thinking of, kind of gets Thoros, which is Thoros, I think, is the knight that went rogue or whatever, and he turns into that kind of thing too. So he revives her.
Okay,
he says she has not been dead too long.
That's good.
True. And then Beric gets her, and he gives his life for hers through the last kiss of Red, you know, whatever the god is or whatever. So then she comes back, and she's like vengeful.
No.
Yes. No, very. Which is kind of interesting considering Catelyn. She wasn't like really vengeful kind of person.
No, she didn't come across
She was protective
like
of her kids, but not really anything else, you know?
I was mad when they got her.
Oh, I know. She was sweet.
I was like, oh, no.
And he really did love her.
Talking about Littlefinger?
No, I'm talking about...
I liked when he died.
Talking about Ned. Ned really loved his wife.
He did really love his wife.
She always thought he cheated.
Yeah, that was kind of sad.
And he never did.
No, that was
part
kind
makes
of sad.
Me sad, too, because he couldn't tell the truth.
Yeah.
Now, that's not in the books either, because... he didn't do the last two books.
See, I'm clearly misinformed.
And they never revealed that he was actually, you know, a lot of us knew that. We thought it was going to be that anyway. But he, like, in the last part of the book, the last one I read, he, like, almost gets killed, I think. So, like, at the end of that story, he's, like, bleeding out or whatever at the, you know, at the wall.
Yeah.
So basically, that's the problem with it. It's that they left, like, you didn't know if that was going to happen, and then they put it in a series. So I was like, well, maybe it must be true then, because that's what we all thought, right? That he was a Targaryen. Everybody knew that, and then we were like, oh, well, he's one of the riders because it's supposed to be 3 for each dragon.
Yeah.
In the books,
I love the dragons.
In the books, they say there has to be 3. So they try to go around and figure out who. Basically, everyone who read them was trying to figure out who the 3 would be. And people obviously thought Daenerys was probably one of them because she was really strong. But there had to be 2 more. So who's the 3rd? Well, there's like all these theories of other people that are in the books that are not in the TV series. That would have been the 3rd one.
Yeah. It makes you really
and like
wonder.
The whole thing. Where
and then one of the dragons died. I
had a feeling something like that was going to happen. Sam's still eating these. I'm so bad.
So everybody, the noises you're hearing. Well,
that's
luckily
Sarah moving things around.
Sarah's
she can't
moving
sit
things
still,
around, and that's okay. So she has my little skull and crossbones Halloween cauldron bowl of double bubble, and I think she's on piece number.
I don't know, 15.
15. Oh, she almost knocked everything over.
Dude, this is a really flimsy table.
Well, look at it. Of course it is. It's just a TV stand.
I know. I have one. No.
Yeah, I have that. There's one right there, too.
Oh, I saw it. It was moving also.
There's one over there in the corner. I have 3 out of the 4 down here. There was another scene that, oh my God, my mind went blank. Let's see. The Ned Stark one was, Purple Wedding. Sorry, love that part.
Purple Wedding?
Yeah, when the little blonde asshole got poisoned.
Oh.
The Purple Wedding.
I don't think of it as the Purple Wedding because I don't think it was called that in the books.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
see.
it was, but I don't think so.
See, luckily I have someone here to talk to that's read the books and watched the TV. I've only watched the series.
But that did happen in the books. Him getting killed.
Yeah, good.
The people that are do it are her side of the family, the Martells. Mm-hmm. I think that's what they are, the Martells. But the grandmother does do it.
I love when she says, "Tell Cersei."
But no one ever finds out.
They do at the end. Well,
not in the books.
No, but in the show, I love when she's like, "Tell Cersei it was me."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Ooh, that was like one of the biggest lines."
Mm-hmm. They hate her.
Yeah.
She's really hated.
Yeah, my friend Jeff loved her. I said, she's going to die at the end. She's going to get it. She's going to get it good. And like I said, I watched the final episode, which you and I talked about before this, but letting everybody know out there, where were you for the last episode of Game of Thrones? Email me any stories that you have, if you have any, april@thelilypadpodcast.com or thelilypadpodcast@gmail.com. I was in the Dominican Republic at the Hard Rock all-inclusive resort. While my friends were getting drunk out on the patio, I was inside drinking lemonade or something non-alcoholic.
Trying to watch Game of Thrones.
And I called Jeff. I had an extra $200 on my phone bill just from using my phone all the time down in the DR. But I had to call Jeff. I'm like, I told you she was going to get it. I was so excited.
Everybody knew that, though. Yeah. I think
he was hoping for her not to die.
Even if he writes the books, you would think that they would both die because you couldn't keep them around. They were a travesty if you think about setting that up and everything. And then in the beginning, they almost kill Bran.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So they get it like turns around on them in the end.
It really does. That was just crazy. Mm-hmm. That was crazy.
What's another good scene?
I'm trying to think. I mean, there were so many good scenes, but I'm trying to think. Purple Wedding, the Red Wedding was a good scene. Arya killing, the big bad guy. Well, the dragon death scene when he goes into the water and then they pull him out. Like when the dragon died and sank into the lake, I'm like, oh, I already know what's coming. Mm-hmm. They're gonna pull him out and bring him back.
I knew he would.
Yeah, yeah.
The White Walkers.
Yeah, so I knew they were gonna take him in.
For me, I don't know. I think probably like the first scene where you see the White Walker idea displayed, which is in the book, but it's the epilogue of the first book where you read that whole section where they are like, in the woods trying to figure out what happened to all the people that are dead and whatever, and then they run into something. And when you're reading that, when you read the book, it's so intriguing. It just wants to bring you right into it because he put it there. Mm-hmm. And then the next chapter jumps right into Ned's family. So you don't see what happens with that until Ned, I think, because the men that were going off, they're under his jurisdiction, sort of. So when one of them comes back from he gets punished. He has to kill him for some reason or other, as he deserted, I think, because he ran away.
Yeah.
So that's in the books too. And then that's the first time you get a connection back to what had happened. Yeah. Like at the beginning, and you still don't know because he has to he basically kills the guy because he has to because he's the lord of the area, and then he teaches the lesson to the kids about it. He does that in the books too because he's basically setting you up. He's going to die.
Yeah,
because he's telling his kids what to do.
Yes,
someday when it was just too. It's always like that.
He had every piece in the right spot and everything. Mm-hmm. Especially when he was teaching. I knew there were big things for Arya when he was teaching her how to fight. Yeah,
I always knew she was going to be the fighter.
Yeah,
Sansa she wasn't like anybody else.
No, she was very different, very unique.
Mm-hmm. She was a good character.
I loved her to-do bucket list of who to kill.
I don't remember if she had that in the books, actually.
I just thought it was interesting because you don't see that in normally a female character quite like that.
No, you don't.
That starts so young.
The part where she goes off to the other side, where she goes across the sea and she's with the house, with the bases.
Yeah, with
that is just like the craziest.
Was she
time?
My mind's going blank. Was she blind or deaf? And
he makes her blind.
Blind. Okay, I didn't think it was deaf.
That's in the books.
That is in the books. Okay.
And she has to fight like every day to get like underneath what he's doing, like to become one of them.
Okay.
And they put her through all the trials and everything like that she had to go through.
Yeah, she had quite the adventure.
She learns a lot from that one thing. Now that's where in the books it kind of ends, so you don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like where she ends up, unfortunately. So you kind of think they're all separated for a while.
Well, that's what I. Well,
and then they do. But in the show, they all come back to each other. Did you see how they did that in the show?
In the show, yeah.
It's not in the books because it doesn't get to those two. Those two books would be in there. I think he's going to die before he puts those books out for some reason. I don't know why. He just doesn't write them. He's been saying for years he's almost done. Well, maybe he's not done.
Well, maybe he's just keeping everybody on their toes. I know
he's old now, too.
How old is he?
Probably close to 80, I think. But he wrote those.
It's not that old.
I think they came out in the 90s, actually. No, it's not too old, but I'm just saying I have a bad feeling he's not going to be around to finish the books. I just have this feeling.
Well, if it's meant to be, we'll get more stories.
I know. Maybe. Maybe not. A lot of us have just kind of given up, the true book fans. Yeah, there he is.
Let me see him. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
He's not young.
No.
He's 72, but he looks
older than 72.
He looks like 85.
Yeah, he does.
So he was a screenwriter too, actually, for a while too. So he has. That's why he writes the way he writes.
He has a creative mind.
He leaves like cliffhangers almost at the end of every one of his chapters, and then he switches to another character, and it's in that character's voice, and you're like in another part of.
What else has he written?
Westeros, huh?
Has he written?
He's written things that are like this.
Okay.
Like he has a lot of short stories which are related to it. Mm-hmm. But he has some other things, but they're mostly fantasy like that, Other world kind of thing.
I like that kind of stuff.
Me too.
I like that kind of stuff. I like fantasy.
That's why we should watch The Discovery of Witches together.
Oh, we're totally going to watch that.
I need to see that second season. I don't know if I'm going to hate it, though. I don't know if I'm excited about them being in Shakespearean times.
It's definitely different.
I don't know.
I mean, but she learns a lot in the second season
about like her own powers and stuff.
She starts doing some training. So
okay, good.
She kind of gets more acclimated with that side of her. So
that's important.
Yeah, so that's happening. But yeah, I watched a commercial for I think it was Discovery Plus. For like some show, and so I went and did like I don't know what I did, and then I saw AMC Plus, but then next thing I know, something came up in a Discovery of Witches. I'm like, what's that? So I watched the first episode free, and then I'm like, oh, and went from season 1, episode 1 to episode 7. I'm like, well, what? And I'm like, why would you do that to me? I'm like, I need 2 through 6.
That's what they do.
Yeah, I know. So
it happens to all of us.
I decided, you know what? I decided to get the subscription because I really like the show that much that I wanted to watch it.
Wow.
And I never get hooked on one episode, but I liked it. And I binge watched both seasons.
I did the second one still. Great. I did binge watch the first though.
I hated going to bed. I wanted to watch. I sometimes watched 2. There was a couple of nights, like if it was a Saturday or something, I watched like 3 episodes.
I think I watched that.
I was up to like 12:30 sometimes watching it.
I think I might have watched that first season like during my my recovery with my foot and stuff.
Your foot.
Hanging out in my bed watching that stuff.
I don't have a TV in my room.
It was on my computer.
Oh.
I don't have a TV in my room either.
Okay.
I don't like TVs in rooms.
I'm
not a fan of it.
I prefer it. Yeah, I prefer it. But I mean, if I had a big enough room and it was like, like if it was really big and I could
have like an area where you're sitting.
I would do that. But
yeah, I don't like just put it like so I can lay in my bed.
Because I don't stay up long enough.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't stay up long enough, and I play on my phone.
I wouldn't like the sound anyway. Some people like the sound at night from a TV
or the light.
The light or even the sound. They like to hear it.
Yeah. I have 2 fans going. So.
I have fans. I'm a fan.
I'm a fan girl.
Oh, and there's a really good fan noise track on Apple Music.
That's funny. Well, no, I
have found that I use when I go to hotels and other things because I'm a fan.
Okay. But see, I need the Breeze, too. It's like a package deal for me.
You can have both.
Yes, I can, with a fan.
Not if you're away.
I'll Get a travel fan.
Oh, a travel fan. Okay.
I actually have one right there.
Yeah, but it's not
for
as loud as a regular fan. They're like babies.
But if the noise isn't as loud, but the breeze is there.
Oh, okay. That's
breeze.
better. I need the noise.
I need the breeze.
So if we go away, you can get yourself the breeze with the one that doesn't make any noise, and I'll just play the noise.
Exactly. See?
That's what I do. I plug it in all night.
See,
and
I knew
it
we
just
needed.
repeats.
I knew it would be good if we traveled together.
We could make it work.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Now, when I house sit for a few friends, she has a ceiling fan, and so I put the ceiling fan on, and I put her TV on, but I let it do like a sleep mode, so the screen's dark, but it has a little bit of light, so it's not pitch black in her room.
That's a good idea.
So I do that, and yeah, so I'll be doing that, and then the following week I go to my cousin's house and I kitty sit for her.
Jeez.
Now I have to wear pants around here.
You're like taking care of everybody's animals.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You're the animal taker carer of her. That's
Say
not
that
a thing.
Say that again.
Nope, it's not a thing.
Say it again.
Taker care of her.
No, you cut it down a little bit.
No, I didn't. That was what I said.
The animal care. What?
Animal take care of her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See,
that's what I said.
That kind of rolled right off the tongue.
Oh, it's a new word. Everybody's making them, so we can add to the Urban Dictionary. And
we can.
We can make our own Urban Dictionary words.
That's all right.
And now they're considered words.
Yep.
Pretty soon they'll make it into the Webster's Dictionary, and we'll be all set.
And then we'll be rich.
Because we invented a word.
Well, you did actually. I mean, I was the reason for it, so it's kind of a partnership.
Yes, it's a partnership. Oh man.
I really wish Mark could have joined our little chit chat.
I know.
I really want to just I haven't done that. I've done the phone call. So you'll just have to come back over.
When Mark is available.
When Mark is available. I'll make sure I have plenty of gum for you, too.
I'll send him a note, too, just to be a jerk.
You should.
Yep.
He was active 16 minutes ago, but he still didn't see my last message.
Well, maybe he went to bed.
He's funny doing live Instagrams.
I don't think I've seen his. He does them?
Well, he does them with me.
Oh, with you.
I start it, and then he's the other person on the screen, and then people will join in and comment and stuff. You should join us sometimes.
Oh, it would be fun.
Chat-wise. Oh, we could do a live.
I'm like, Mark, come to the lily pad.
Come to the lily pad.
What?
Come to the lily pad.
Come. Oh, he hasn't been on in a long time. It says, he was on 17 minutes ago.
Yeah. We're not creepers at all.
No, we don't stalk people. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, see, at 29 minutes, I have to edit that part out.
I know. Sorry. That was a mistake.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's so funny. These microphones pick up everything.
Yeah, you write loud.
No, I don't. Well, maybe a little.
Maybe.
I write angry. I write angry.
Angry.
So how many... So, what'd you say?
Give me that damn pen.
Yeah. I'll write this down. I'm going to write it pissed off.
Yep.
So, Sarah hasn't been down here for a long time, and I had to actually clean down here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's been in shambles, although I didn't vacuum or really dust.
That's okay.
I just made it look neat.
I can't really see it.
But there's more LED lights in here than you saw the last time. And this is her first time seeing my little Rodecaster Pro. I love it.
You look very professional.
Yeah, even though I'm not.
But it's pretty professional looking.
I love it. It's
great.
It's my little April cave. It's the little professional setup that's making me absolutely no money. Not yet.
But it's not supposed to be about that. It's supposed to be about the love.
And the happiness.
And the happiness. You followed your dream.
I did. Right down to the basement. But
yeah, dreams. There's like a saying, I don't have a dream job because I don't dream of working. I dream of 5 margaritas and the Caribbean. That's what I dream of.
That's perfectly said, by the way.
It's the truth.
It is the truth. Nobody really wants to work.
Mm-hmm. That's why they call it work, not fun.
But if you do love what you're doing, I would love making...
Some people really do.
I would love to make this a career. And I
know you would.
I could make this a career. Or something with cooking, as everybody else knows. as
Too
everybody
bad
else.
it couldn't be cooking broadcasting.
Well, that's what my other
It's
podcast
like
is
you
for.
put us together.
Trying to move my mic. Well, that's what the other podcast is going to be about. April May Eats.
Mm-hmm.
So I have really hardly any listener base. That's what I wanted to bring up. I wanted to, because doing more videos hopefully will bring a more listener base. But the video, that one, the April May Eats, is going to be a food channel. And I'm hoping to do my first episode in May. And I'm just not sure what I'm going to do for my first.
Well, my
food
birthday's in
topic.
May, so you should make me something really nice.
Okay. What do you like?
What do you make the best?
Everything.
Well, you got to pick one thing. Come on.
All right. I love when my computer does that. It's like the bubbles on crack. Whereas before that, they just go slowly. But I think that's its way of telling me that my keyboard needs to be charged soon. I don't know.
Possibly.
Is there a genre of food that you like more than others?
I don't know. I'm like really big on different kinds of foods now. Right?
Yeah,
I think we all like different things than we used to. Like I love Indian.
Oh, I love Indian food.
God, I love Mexican.
Oh God, I love Mexican.
It doesn't always sit well with me, but I still love it.
That's all right.
I love sushi and all that. No, sushi's so good.
No, well, I've had
you have
sushi.
to have it from the right place.
I did. I actually had very good sushi, and I actually didn't hate it. But even though it was like a very small percentage of me that hated it, I can't get past the raw aspect of it. I can't. So I'll do the cucumber roll or the California roll.
California roll.
Well, they have cucumber ones too.
And
with
they
just the
also have
cucumber.
shrimp tempura, which is already cooked.
Yeah,
and
but that's not sushi.
It's still rolled up in a roll.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And they put a drizzling of this like nice sweet sauce over it. It's pretty damn good.
I've had that cooked shrimp over the white rice. It looks like a.
Kind of like that, but this is way better because it's all rolled up. But and there's a crab one too.
Yeah.
That's cooked.
I love Thai food.
I like some of it.
Love it.
I feel like I've not had enough to know all the rest of them.
There's a good place not too far from here that we can go to sometime. They have like the outside seating and everything.
I think I know where that is.
It's this probably about the size of this room. The
Tiny,
restaurant-
right?
Yeah, it's super tiny. It's very tiny.
I think one of the best Indian places that I've eaten is like up in it's up in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
You know, in that one town that I'm thinking of, that everybody goes to bars
Yeah.
on the seacoast there.
Oh no, I'm thinking of some place.
Not the one inland.
Like we're on an island.
No.
Not inland, on the shore.
No. No. But there's a really good Indian restaurant there. Like, probably the best one around here.
I
There's
like-
not that many.
Chicken tikka masala.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite.
Alumatia. If I'm saying it correct, I like that.
There's a bunch of really good lamb dishes they make.
Yeah. I like, there was one of the dishes that's just a chickpeas. It's like a side order with the sauce or whatever. It's good stuff. Fried veggie pakora. Veggie korma. Korma, am I saying that right?
Have you ever had shawarma?
Yes.
I don't think I've had that.
I've had it at a couple of the local restaurants right around here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Really good, like a beef shawarma wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
I've never had it. What's
Really?
it like? Yeah, what's it like?
It's like it's kind of like a steak and cheese, but it's better quality meat, and it's not really shaved,
Okay.
and it's got all the Mediterranean spices and everything. It's really good.
Yeah, that
really
would be really good.
grape leaves. I like grape leaves.
Oh, I love grape leaves. Love them.
Yeah,
Love
do.
Lebanese food.
I do. I
And
like
Greek
that too.
Greek food.
Oh, I like Greek food.
Obviously Italian.
Clearly,
And a lot of French, actually.
yeah.
Some French restaurants are so
I like butter.
good. All they do is use butter.
Let me tell you right now. I used to work at a pizza shop back in the day, up in New Hampshire, and every summer you had a lot of tourists, and it was maybe 4 or 5. They were young, maybe because I was young. I was still in my 20s when they came
Yeah.
in. They were younger than me, probably like early 20s. From French, very French, and they we ordered the pizza. They asked us for butter. Because they want to put butter on the pizza. I'm like, oh, we don't have any
my
butter.
gosh.
And the girl looked at me like I kicked her puppy. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have any butter. And she's just like,
what?
all of a sudden I was beneath her.
Oh,
She looked at me
boy.
like I'm like, what did I say?
Well, she wanted her butter.
She wanted her butter to smother on a giant pizza that had a boatload of cheese and stuff on it. But
well, that wasn't enough. What are you talking about?
But, hey, to each his own. I mean, I love drawn butter with lobster and butter on toast.
Yeah, butter on or
warm bread.
Kerrygold butter.
I've had that kind of butter.
It's amazing. It's so clear and just the flavor of butter.
Yeah.
That's about it.
So, you need to help me with something. I'm going to completely switch gears here. So, I had told a few people that I knew my plan for my 100th episode, but unfortunately, it's not going to happen probably by that time. I'm still going to do this particular episode. So, I need another idea for something kind of on the epic side to do for episode 100, because the episode we're doing that I'm going to post tomorrow, I want to say is number 92.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting kind of close to, I'm sorry, this is number 91. So I need something that I would like to do that might be on the somewhat epic side. I mean, it doesn't have to be crazy epic. The idea I had originally was, I don't want to say it yet because I don't want to spoil the surprise but because I need somebody else to help me get this achieved.
Wrap your head around it all.
But I'm going to do an episode. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's a really good idea. But I can't do that by number 100. So we don't have to come up with ideas.
Not.
Kindly not. We can't really. We don't have to think about it now. But if anybody out there has any ideas that they might want me to do. April at the Lily Pad Podcast.
I think you could also maybe, depending on where you want to go.
Yeah.
Are you planning on
I would travel. I would
travel for it?
Yeah.
Well, there's always the beach. Probably not a good place to bring all equipment, but.
Well, right, but I could bring just the phone and do it as a video.
That's true, you could.
And do it as a video. But hold that thought. So anybody who has any ideas, because I might drag Sarah into the plan. So, it could be a 2-person deal. April at the lilypadpodcast.com or the lilypadpodcast@gmail.com. So let us know. But, hopefully I'm not a pansy and say, no, I can't do that. But now, mind you, I don't have a lot of money, so don't make it something expensive.
Oh, all right. Well,
I'm telling them, too.
All sorts of ideas.
Well, all right. Well, what about reasonably priced?
Reasonably priced. What's reasonably priced?
Nothing.
I'm like, isn't reasonably priced like an oxymoron of itself?
I've always been very demanding.
Think about it. If it costs something, then it's probably not really reasonable anyway, because it's coming out of your pocket.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, nothing like ice cold water. But yeah, so I'm trying to think of something. I don't know. And then I thought, I don't know. My very first original thought was to go through all my old episodes of my old guests and do clips. But then I'm like, no, I want to actually do something.
Yeah.
So that idea was ideal.
Maybe you should go somewhere that has 100 of something.
Where would I find 100 men?
Oh, I don't know about the men thing, but yeah. I guess. Where would you go to find it? A political rally? Where else would you find men?
First of all, okay, that was really funny. If you guys could see the expression on her face when she said that, but then you're like, political rally? No, politics are not.
No, I'm saying that's where 100 men would be. Where else could you find 100 men? Maybe on a military base.
All right.
Yeah, that's concept.
That's quite the
I don't
concept.
think they really have Chippendales like they used to and stuff like that. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Men in Motion?
I have the Men in Motion. I actually have the picture to prove it. I have a
wasn't
I have a Polaroid.
Was that in like Revere? Or somewhere like that, close to that?
I don't know, but I should go get the Polaroid to show you. I have of all of them around me, and my hand is on their knees.
I believe that. I don't
was
really
like
remember
21.
Men in Motion. I know I went to them.
Oh, the casino.
Oh, that's not where I think I saw it. It was definitely closer to Boston. It was I
went right up on stage to get that picture.
Kind of area or something like that. You're gonna have to edit that all out. By the way, are you paying attention?
That's okay. I don't mind that because that's not really.
So anyway, I remember it was there, but what I really remember was the one when I went to Canada. In Montreal.
I've never been to Canada.
Because when you go to if you go to a strip club there to see guys, they're all naked, fully.
Okay,
everybody is.
I couldn't handle
Yeah, they
that.
don't have the rules like here.
It's the full Monty up there.
Yeah, and girls too.
Yeah, I'm all set with that.
I'm just saying.
Nothing against them.
They're all naked.
They're gonna make me depressed if I see all the pretty thin naked girls. So I'm.
And
all
to
set.
be honest with you, guys don't look that good without pants on.
I know they don't.
When they're like not excited. When they're not excited. It's kind of like, oh, really?
Are we taking this turn?
No.
Because I feel...
No, I'm not going there.
I feel like we're bending
It's going to be a really long...
Oh, I didn't say that
It's
right.
going to be a really long time for me again.
Did you hear how I said that?
I did hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what she said.
Let's reel it in.
Yeah, reel it in.
Oh, now we have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, you killed the conversation.
Because that really could have just gone, well, what do you mean I killed it? You're the one who said you didn't want to go there. I'm like, we're veering off. I was just merely acknowledging that we were going back to Gutter
but we
Town.
veer off on everything.
Yeah, it kind of happens. But we didn't have an itinerary other than talking about Game of Thrones, so we achieved what we came on to do.
Game of Thrones.
Now it's free
Song of Ice and Fire.
That could be a good porn name. I'm going to get right back into the
really?
gutter.
It kind of does sound like one.
Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming, man.
Who? Oh, Mark?
He didn't even read my message either.
Bastard.
He's spending time with others. We're going to have to break those people's legs, obviously.
Violence is never the answer.
What are you talking about? Tanya Harding taught us when we were younger how to handle these things.
Oh, my God.
Do not remember this. Do not remember
that
the
was
Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan situation.
Oh, that was
God.
like the... Wow. That was... Yeah, I think about...
Did you ever see the I, Tanya movie?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Really?
Oh, my God. It's hilariously funny. It's so well put together. It's like Margot... I forget her name. Margot something.
What is it, I, Tanya?
Yeah, she plays her, right? And it shows like her whole terrible life because she had an awful upbringing and like through the whole thing. It's pretty spot on. And she's with the wrong guys, like all this stuff. Like she has such a tough life.
Ouch.
Is it Margot? What's the name of the one?
Oh, Margot. Oh, Margot Robbie. Isn't she the one that plays what's her face Suicide Squad? Is that her?
Mm-hmm.
That is her. Okay.
Harley Quinn.
Thank you. She's been in all kinds of stuff. She was also in... No, I'm thinking of somebody else. But yeah, she was good. Some of these... Do you ever notice with actresses, when you go to look up, say, like, their height, they're all like 5'4", 5'3".
Yeah,
but
but 5'4" is the average girl.
Oh.
5'8" is the average man.
I'm 5'6". I'm above average.
Well, I'm
Apparently.
just saying.
Yeah, but I don't know, I guess.
No, look it up.
The average... What is the average...
U.S.
You know, the average U.S. female... Whoops. Height. Let's see what this says. Wow, you're right. 4'9" to 5'3". Mm-hmm. Oh, well, okay. Man, okay, so I'm 5'6".
Mm-hmm.
Now the shoe... Okay, so the shoe size for the 4'9" to 5'3" is 5 to 6.5.
Yeah.
5'4" to 5'7" should be 6.5 to 9. I'm above
that's
that.
That's a lie. And first of all, that's probably not even an American.
5'8", 9 to 15. I'm a size 10
Is that
or
an
11.
American?
I don't know. I put U.S. How about USA?
How about American?
American.
It's the best way.
Let's see. 5'3", really? I guess.
It was 5'4" when I looked last time, but you know, you get different stuff. But yeah, the man was only 5'8". I was really surprised by that. I thought men were taller.
I thought women were taller. 5'3" is little. That's 3 inches shorter than me.
5'8"'s not very tall for a man.
No, it's not. So how is that average?
I guess when you average all the short people in with the tall people, that's what you get.
Well, I mean, I kind of... Well, no,
That's how you do math.
No, I understand the concept of the average. I was just kind of like saying it, kind of like, how do you, like, you know...
There must be a lot of short guys.
It's got to be a lot of more short guys.
Yeah, because that's what does it.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Oh, average height of men in Massachusetts.
Oh, now we're really...
Is there a list?
Now we're really getting down to some detail here.
Are they taller in Massachusetts than they are anywhere else? I don't know. I can't seem to find it. You ever look on the internet and it leads you down a really bad road?
No. I don't know.
I don't know what you're speaking of.
Okay, oh my God, I'm sorry. So, I'm looking at a picture of my friend who apparently fell asleep in the back seat of a car on the way home from wherever they went.
And they look ridiculous.
No,
Someone caught the person sleeping with their mouth open.
No, but I do this to him all the time too, actually. But I never post it on Facebook.
Does he always fall asleep?
Well, he works a lot, so
Yeah, he's tired.
yeah. Oh yeah, he works up. You know. Oh my gosh, remember the Luden's cherry cough
Oh,
drops?
yes, I remember those.
So now I'm just randomly scrolling through Facebook, but I love seeing some of the posts that they have. But I used to love those. Those were candy to me.
Those were good. And then they would say to you, do you want a cough drop? And you're like, is it going to be one of those really nice ones that's like really cherry? Or is it going to be one of those Icky Halls ones
Is it a Luden's?
that you hate? That when it gets in your throat, you're like, oh no. Remember when you were a kid and got one of those?
I don't do eucalyptus.
You definitely didn't do it when you were a kid, though. Like, the kids are like, what is this?
Yeah, give me a Luden's.
What's the matter with you? I just want sugar.
Yeah. Luden's.
That's almost like one of those things where, like, kids that eat salad.
What's wrong with salad?
Nothing, but kids don't eat salad, and when they do, it's really weird.
Actually,
I have friends who had kids that ate salad, and I was like, "Where the heck?"
my cousin's son, so he's my cousin too, technically, doesn't like chocolate. He would if you put chocolate in front of him and fruit, he would eat the bowl of fruit.
I think I know some kids like that. I know people like that too.
But I mean,
won't eat it.
I do love fresh pineapple with strawberries and grapes
I
and
agree,
nectarines.
but oh my god, no chocolate! Come on,
I love chocolate.
come on. How can you not like chocolate? When my kids were younger, especially John, he hated pizza.
What?
Like he wouldn't eat pizza till he was like 11.
What was it about?
I was
pizza?
like, what? Who doesn't like pizza? I don't know. He never said. He just wouldn't eat it.
Does he like cheese,
Oh yeah,
sauce,
loves it. He eats it all now.
and bread?
He loves it now.
Yeah.
But you know, that was 9 years ago.
Oh, that's strange. I'm trying to think of. Now I had a friend, or I have a friend. I should still say that she's my friend. I believe she doesn't like cheese, and I don't think she liked ice cream. But she will eat
Kevin
cheese.
hates cheese.
She'll eat cheese on pizza, though. For some reason, when it's on pizza, she'll eat it.
Kevin will eat it, but he'll pick a lot of it off, so it's not so much on there.
Really?
He doesn't like melted cheese.
I love melted cheese.
Hates it.
How can you not like melted cheese?
He also won't eat a lot of pasta. He doesn't like the consistency. He won't put milk in his cereal. He has like all these consistency issues.
So, I just recently started eating cereal with almond milk.
That's not bad. I've had it.
I don't like drinking almond milk, like a glass of milk. That I can't do it, but I will put it in coffee.
I won't drink it either.
I like the sweetened vanilla for the coffee, but I'll use the unsweetened for. And I try to eat my gluten-free cereal. I love the gluten-free cereal.
Which is what?
It's let's see. It's oh my god, what's the brand called? Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. It's really good. It's just slightly sweet. They're like these little cone ball thingies, and they're really.
Oh, I think I've had those before.
They're like Enviro Kids, and every box you buy, depending on the type of cereal, it will help save a certain type of an animal or something.
Oh, that's cute.
But this
Well,
one
look
was
it up. I want to see what it
yeah.
looks like.
Hold on. Cereal. So, oops. Oh, these are right here. Oh, it's called Gorilla Munch. This stuff here. It's
I've seen it.
It's organic. Corn puffs, organic corn puffs. They're really good. And I will tell you right now, I'm a big thing with certain textures as well. And one of the things I hate with cereal, and the reason
Soggy.
it gets soggy too fast, so I would put just a little bit of cereal, like teeny tiny bit with a little bit of milk, and I would keep doing it till it. Because
I used to do that depending on the type of cereal.
Captain Crunch holds up
Some
pretty
of
decent.
things that hold up, you don't have to worry about, but things that you know are you had to be more. You have to put very little milk in.
Yeah.
And you have to keep moving things around quickly.
Yeah. Now this here reminds me of a Captain Crunch. Similar, stronger. It's got the vanilla. I don't think it's as sweet.
Kix is like that.
Yeah.
It holds up well.
Yeah. Yeah.
In milk.
I had the Amazon flakes.
And my kids really like honeycomb,
Oh, I love honeycomb.
which also stands up pretty well.
Really? I thought no honeycomb was.
It does okay.
Yeah.
It
See?
stays for a while.
Oh.
It's quick. It stays longer than like Crispies,
Oh, Crispies. Forget it.
And,
That lasts 2 seconds.
mini wheats.
Oh, I love frosted mini wheats. See, I I like frosted mini wheats a lot. I haven't had a honeycomb. Now you want me? I want.
When I was younger, you remember how I used to be able to get them really big? They came in boxes and they were like this big.
Oh, the frosted mini wheats.
The frosted wheats. They weren't frosted though. You would get
just the wheats.
It was just the wheat. Then my mom used to call them bale of hay.
Well, they look like it.
Mm-hmm. You put it in the bowl and it's like sitting there, like a log.
Someone give me some wheats.
Yeah,
I need some wheats.
She used to let me put sugar over the top of it.
But I do like the frosted mini wheats. I do. But yeah, they get soggy pretty fast too.
Really fast.
Yeah.
You got to move them quick.
Yeah.
Flip them around. That's what I do.
Yep. Yep. Oh, I love cereal.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love
honey bunches of oats.
So
I love it.
My aunt makes the just like a fried ice cream with honey bunches of oats, and all she does is, because you don't fry the ice cream. Mm-hmm. She just makes the little ice cream ball, and she kind of squishes, crunches, squishes some of the cereal a little bit, but not completely.
Yeah.
She breaks it down a little bit, and then she just rolls it.
So it has a coating.
Yeah, she puts a hot fudge and the whipped cream on it, or whatever you want. It's delicious.
Oh my god, that sounds good.
Really good. It's very good with that cereal. Vanilla ice cream or chocolate chip.
Gotta love honey bunches.
Yeah, I do like that. I've recently started eating cauliflower pizza.
It's actually not bad.
It's not.
It depends on which one you buy.
It's the white box that says cauliflower.
Cauliflower, I think it's called.
What's it called?
It's like cauliflower.
Oh, is that what it says?
I think so.
My eye see what it wants to see.
I was married to a gluten-free person and lived with them for 4 years, so I know a lot of these things. Probably more than I want to.
No, that's... Oh, wait.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, cauliflower.
There it is. I can see it from here.
I know you can. You have better eyes than me.
No, I don't. I can't see anything, but I recognize the box. I have like a visual memory of all those things.
That's how I am with faces sometimes.
That's how I'm with faces, too.
I'm like, I know you from somewhere, but I don't know your name. Maybe not.
Sometimes I remember the names, too.
Yeah, sometimes.
Depends on how much they impacted me.
But the face I always remember. But yeah,
I always remember the faces.
Cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked it.
It's not bad.
No, and it's super light. It's thin, and,
Now, why are you sticking to only gluten-free stuff?
I'm really not, though. I'm full of gluten, don't worry.
Okay. Whoa. I was like, whoa.
Well, I went to a holistic doctor recently, and he had said to kind of avoid gluten, but he didn't say go gluten-free. So
he just said don't have much of it.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to...
Okay, so if you like gluten...
Yeah, I love gluten.
Then you should definitely look at that. There's a American Flatbread is a frozen pizza. Oh, my God. It was so good.
Yeah.
It has there's a bacon ham one.
Bacon needs to be on pizza.
It's an uncured bacon with something else, and it's flat, and it's like kind of perfect.
What's it called again?
American Flatbread Company.
Oh, yeah.
Although there's a flatbread up in Amesbury, and it's so good.
I was going to say, I think I actually ate there.
Well, it's at the pizza part, though. We look for the frozen stuff. There it is.
Oh, that looks nice. That looks good.
They're thin.
Yeah.
But yeah, the bacon one,
got all kinds.
So good.
Oh, there it is. Uncured. You think
it's got pepperoni on it too?
Yeah, uncured pepperoni and uncured bacon. That
it's
one
so
sounds
good.
Amazing. Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
You gotta let it toast really good so it gets crispy, really crispy.
Everything's really good when it has bacon on it. I don't like my cheese too cooked though. I like my cheese melt. So if it gets too crunchy, I don't want the cheese to be overcooked.
Oh. I like the edges when they get all crunchy like that, though.
Now, Mom and I will get like a frozen dough once in a while, and we'll make our own pizza. And I've been kind of getting hooked on doing the olive oil with minced garlic, and then I put fresh spinach, tomato slices, and the cheese. And
everybody does cheese.
In fact, in the oil before I put it on, I actually put a very small amount of honey.
Okay.
It was weird.
Was it good?
It was very good. It was a very faint sweetness.
Well,
very faint. It was delicious.
I could see that being good with it.
I put a lot of garlic too. I love the garlic. It's garlic. And I love the spinach on pizza. Mm-hmm. I've put sausage on that.
No, but there's no sauce on that one, right?
No sauce. I did that, like I said, and then one time we had the sausage made. I'm like, well, I'm smacking some sausage on that. So you had the tomatoes, spinach. I put a boatload of cheese.
Well, tomatoes are usually pretty wet, so they act like a sauce.
Yeah.
And the oil does, too.
Yeah. And the sausage was really good on it. We could do a pizza sometime when you come over.
Yeah, that'd be fun. One of the guys I work with has, he was a mason, and he has like his whole back of his house is like obviously pavers, bricks. It's like all done, like nice, right? So, and he also has a pizza oven out there.
Oh yeah,
like a brick iron with the whole wood thing underneath it and everything. It's so cool. They make pizzas all the time. Isn't that funny?
Yes, but no at the same time. It sounds amazing. A lot of people online tonight.
Yeah?
Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's 10 o'clock. Doesn't even feel like it's that late. Oh God, I can't even look at that.
I know.
I'm not a big politics. I've never followed more politics
right now. It's just really something I can't talk about really right now.
I'm not a politics person. Oh God, this is so sore. I got a tetanus shot.
Oh.
It hurts.
The vaccine made my arm like really like that for like a week.
I'll tell you, I'm still not sold on getting it yet.
I know.
Not yet. I know they've been saying that there's a lot of people like that, you know.
What, that it still hurts?
No, that they're holding off on getting the shot. Because yeah,
there are people.
Just kind of, and I mean, I'm just waiting
There's
a little bit.
nothing wrong with that.
No. I think everybody has a right to
choose what you want to
make that choice.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
you definitely need to make your best choice for yourself.
Yeah, but oh my God, and the tetanus shot itself didn't hurt, but this section of my arm is
just like you need to keep working it out until it gets out of your muscles. It's sitting in there.
What am I supposed to do with it?
You have to move your arm a lot.
Oh, I haven't moved it at all today. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, you really have to do it like a lot, like regularly.
Why don't they tell you that?
You can look it up on the internet. It tells you that.
Yeah, but if I'm at the doctor's office and you're giving me that, they should say move your arm a lot to get it out of your arm.
Maybe they think you already know.
Okay, maybe. But
I think sometimes that's the case. Most of the times they don't tell you some things because it's like things you should have learned, like, I don't know.
What are you saying?
20 years ago. Well, it's the truth. Like, now, you know what I mean? Like, they meet an adult, they're like, oh, they already probably know this. They just forget. They're not teachers. Yeah, I know. They don't realize that people have gaps in their knowledge.
Well, now the other thing is, too, is,
all the time.
I'm not technically going to remember, I got my tetanus shot. It's every 10, 15 years someone gets it.
No one remembers. It's 10.
Right. Well, right.
It's not 15.
No. I'm just saying that as a figure. She told me, has it been 10 years? I said, I think it's been more than 10 years.
It can't. You don't want that to happen.
Well, I know that.
Because if you ever actually did have a problem and you didn't have the tetanus shot and you got tetanus, you get lockjaw.
Yeah.
It all sounds pretty terrible.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. So when I had my physical, she had said, when was the last time you had a tetanus shot? I said, honestly, I'm not sure. I said, I do believe it's been more than the 10 years.
No, I bet.
But, I'm saying a lot of people even wait longer than 10 years. They go 10 to 15 years and they wait.
I know. It's crazy because it exists and it's a thing.
I never think about tetanus shot. Mm-hmm. So when she asked me.
It's dangerous if you fall.
Yeah, and she said, she goes, do you want one? I said, yeah, give it me right now. She's like, okay, we'll get it going because I know that I needed it.
Well, yeah, you protect yourself.
But if you don't...
It's something you can protect yourself from that's like a simple thing to do.
Right. But and the thing is, too, is the little aftermath, regardless of whether they think someone knows it or not, they should just say, don't forget to keep your arm moving a little bit today. Not everybody pays attention.
They could say that.
It should be like an automatic...
but again, they're not teachers.
No, but that's not teaching me anything. That's just telling me, move your arm today.
To them, they think it's like teaching.
Well, then they need to learn what teaching actually means. So go talk to a teacher then.
Doctors and people like that are just not good at that stuff.
No, I know. But maybe they did just assume I knew. But
they kind of do assume a lot of things, like simple things.
Yeah. But I don't know. I didn't know it was just sitting there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You gotta move yourself around. Move your arm.
Yeah.
Like this, keep moving it. Get some juices flowing in those.
I'm doing it. I'm flailing
biceps.
I'm flailing my arms
area.
like one of those blow up flailing arm tube guys.
Oh yeah, the tube guy. This is a stupid thing.
It really is bad.
It was bad.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get this over here. I don't even know where my phone is at. Oh, 71. I'm good.
You got way more than me. I think I have.
Do you have your charger?
5%.
Is that an iPhone?
Yeah.
Can this plug in?
Yeah, I can.
Here. Have some charge.
Oh, thanks.
Sure.
Before I
look at that.
Go home so I can go to bed.
But it's still early. I know. No, we should probably.
I know. At some point I have to, though, because I am going to yoga tomorrow at 9.
Okay. That's going to be when my first alarm goes off.
At 9?
Yes.
Oh, you're setting alarms?
Well, yeah, because sometimes if I'm really tired, I will be honest with you. I technically wake up around 8:30 naturally, like on my own.
Wish I woke up that time. I always wake up at 6 if there's no alarm.
No,
Because I get up, like my alarm starts going off at 5:30. So I always, like, if it's off and it's not on the weekends, I wake up, I'm like 6, and I'm like, oh, am I late?
I will tell you though, when I was younger and I had my, that time of the month, you'd always get tired, and whenever I had that Saturday morning, I didn't care what day or where I was in that particular. I did not set any alarms, and sometimes I would sleep till 11:30.
Oh, I've done that all the time.
And I just let myself because I'm like tired.
I've slept like that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But I don't like sleeping that late.
It does kind of mess up your day.
Messes everything up. So I figured I usually wake up around 8:30 just on my own, but I'm still kind of like, oh, I'll sleep till 9, and I wait till the alarm goes off, and then I get up, and sometimes it's 9:30.
Yep.
But I've been doing a lot of physical therapy. There was a couple of mornings I put my appointments for 7:30 in the morning. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's...
I have a 9 o'clock on Wednesday.
I signed up for a 4:30 in the morning class next week.
4:30 in the morning class?
Yeah, they have 4:30. Their earliest class at the gym is 4:30 in the morning.
You're doing a yoga class at 4:30?
No, I'm doing shred.
Oh.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know if I'm actually going to go because it's in the hot room.
Oh.
Which is hard to be in when
Yeah.
you're in yoga. So I have no idea how it would be if you're doing, like, circuit training.
See, the problem...
I feel like that would be hard.
That would be hard. See, for me with yoga, anything on the floor is going to be a bit of a challenge for a while.
Yeah. Wednesday, 4:30 a.m. shred.
Oh, God, that's a bad decision.
Interval training.
Bad decision.
Well, I figure I need to see if I can get to work
Oh, I see what you're saying.
on time if I do that, because I have to come back, take a shower, get the kids out of the bed, because my teenagers don't do anything. I'm not going to swear.
You could swear. You could totally drop it.
My teenagers don't do anything. One of them sets their alarm, and the other one never sets his alarm. So I'm in there every day waking him up because there's nothing going off. And then one of them, I also have to send. I have to start prying at him, and I can hear his alarms going off. But like as soon as I get out of the shower, I'm like, "You're next. Let's go." Next.
Oh, man.
Kevin takes one at night, thank God. So we're not all trying to use the shower. But oh man,
Your little one with the hat tonight, he looked really thrilled.
yeah, that's Patrick.
He looked like he was in a great mood.
Yeah, he's always like that.
Very serious. Like he was super serious. I'm like,
That's him.
yeah.
But then he's like a stand-up comedian.
That's good.
He can be very serious and very dramatic. And then he's a stand-up comedian right after that.
That's good.
Yeah, he's kind of all over the place,
No,
like emotionally.
keeps you on your toes. It's definitely not dull.
He was the one who used to cry all the time.
Oh.
He was like, he was in 5th grade and he was still crying over things.
Yeah.
Like real tears.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's making me sad.
I know. He used to always do it. Not anymore.
No.
He stopped.
No. Well, that's a teenager for you. My mom said when I was a teenager, those were my bitch ears, but I didn't grow out of them.
Yeah, because it's still on your phone.
Yes, that is so funny. I should have called the landline when I told you about that. She always says, "Can you change that?" I'm like, "No."
Why do you want to keep it?
Because it's funny. You hear... Hold on. I'm going to send her... Did she say she was going to bed? Oh, I wonder if she's actually sleeping. I can't, because chances are she's probably sleeping. But I want to call the house. But the little female robot, she goes, "Call from the bitch." That's kind of... But then when my brother calls, call from number one son.
Oh, you should say the golden child.
Number one, call from the bitch. Yeah, but she was right, though. I was in my room, and I knew my uncle was over, so I called the house, and he goes, "Oh, is April calling?" Like, he knew it was me. I was like, oh, cool. But I'm like, very well said, well played. You knew
Everybody knows you.
I'm a bitch.
Well, we all can be.
I have my moments, But, but other than that, I mean, I would help out whenever I can. If I'm able to do it, I like to help out when I can.
Look at John's name that he added to my phone.
That's cute.
It comes up like that when he
The
calls.
golden child.
John LaCroix. He's golden, all right.
It's very special.
No, I wish he had written in some songs because he could bring them on here and he could play them for you. He's that good.
Yeah.
I don't think he's written anything of his own.
Oh, yeah, so we'll tell him to write something. Tell him he's get on that.
They're putting together a little band right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they want to do some kind of like summer series in the garage where like people come and they watch a improv kind of stand-up thing or a variety show. I don't know what it is. There's some stand-up.
Are they going to have a name?
Music.
Are they calling it Summer Series or are they going to...
No. John's a Grateful Dead fan.
Okay.
Like, huge. It's kind of all he plays, actually.
The Care Bears there that are on...
Mm-hmm. The
LSD.
Dancing Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really into it. So
Nice.
I think that, like, I don't know if they're going to play just that, because most people don't really want to listen to all of that. But I think they're adding, like, Pink Floyd and other stuff like that. Maybe Fish, because that's part of it.
I like one song, or I know of one song by Fish, Bouncing Around the Room. I love that song.
That's all I know, too.
It's the only one I know.
I don't really know their music. I remember Pink Floyd, obviously.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Exactly. Yep. College, high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Favorite album, Wish You Were Here.
Oh, of course.
Solo Stay.
Did you ever see the movie?
No.
That was interesting.
Yeah?
I'd like to see that again.
Add it to your list, because you have to watch Chef, too.
Chef, yes.
Oh, I have to write down my stuff for you so you can watch it.
Okay.
We won't say any more, though, because that would be considered, like, not okay.
Right. Right. So, I went to the Museum of Science. I was 21.
Mm-hmm.
21. With a kid I used to work with at my very first pizza job. We went to the Museum of Science. They had, the laser shows they used to have?
Oh, yes, I remember them.
It was The Wall from Pink Floyd. It was awesome.
That must have been good.
Yeah, it was good. It was great. I was like, oh, this is... Because I was
They used to do the Pink Floyd one a lot.
Yeah, they did. That was a popular one.
Very popular.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever went. I always wanted to go, but we never did.
I liked it. I definitely liked it. I haven't listened to Pink Floyd in a really long time.
I hear a lot of this stuff when I'm home.
Yeah.
This is all he listens to. Like, he doesn't really venture out too far.
I haven't ventured out in
No?
a long time. I'm trying to think of, like, and as far as, like, music or concerts or just venturing out in anything, it's just like when I hear the phrase venture out, I'm like, I used to do that.
That is so pathetic.
I'm like sitting here, I'm like,
They're
no,
all pathetic.
I don't venture. I want to venture.
We need to venture.
I need to venture out for that 100th episode.
Nobody should be stuck in their home.
No.
That's a bad thing.
I think we should do a compilation of activities to make it so, like, we can do more than one thing.
Can you do 100 things?
Oh, man, you just made it really challenging. Mm-hmm. But can I do 100? Well, I can.
Well, yeah.
Well, sure.
There could be like a whole list of stuff.
I've done 100 things today, but what exactly are we referring to as far as 100 things?
You would have to like do 100 specific things, like I don't know, in the time you do.
That's a long list of
It
things.
would be.
Cannolis.
You eat 100 cannolis.
No, I'm just saying, cannolis, like, instead of, oh, shit. Oh, damn, I said it. I did. Let's see. 100 cannolis. No, oh my God, I would throw up.
You too. I'm going to eat that. That's insanity. That
Well, how about
very heavy?
How about one of the things that I do is one of those eating videos with the with you. Mm-hmm. You want to do an eating video?
We're not going to have like a challenge with time or anything.
No,
like that,
no.
right?
We'll just eat and talk.
Oh, we're not going to do like a Nathan's hot dog contest or anything.
Oh
like
God,
that.
no! I don't want to make anybody puke. No, But we can make it interesting. We can,
Unbox some new food from somewhere else.
I'm sorry, what?
Unbox some new food from somewhere else
Yes.
that you haven't had it.
Yes, unboxings. Mm-hmm. I love unboxings.
I know you do. I've watched them.
They're horrible.
You're very happy, though.
They're so bad.
It's like the best thing that's happened to you all week kind of thing. You're so, like, into it.
I'm really happy that I bought this mouse for my computer.
It's the best thing I've ever bought.
Oh my god, I bought
Every
it.
week it's like, this is the best thing I've ever bought.
This isn't a paid advertisement because I just love Bounty paper towels. And I bought paper towels and I'm unboxing them. Oh my god.
That's not a paper towel.
What's a paper towel?
Paper towel holder
Thingy.
that you drew stars on. April is crafting. In the pandemic.
Yeah, well,
It turned you into a crafter.
I've LED lighted out this place, so I have to think of something else to do creative. So I'm
No
going to draw
kidding.
stars on paper towel holders.
And sell them.
Or cores. Paper towel core. It's the core.
Is it a core?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I believe you.
It's, I think the shop towel. No, which paper towel? Because this is a hard one. Feel how hard that thing is. Well,
This looks big.
It is.
Oh my.
Right? It's
I
like,
got a paper towel
can you,
holder.
why don't you bang my laptop a little more with that?
I didn't think it was there. Sorry. I don't understand.
Really?
Like, what kind is
You
this?
didn't
what
see
did you
this.
buy? I just was not looking.
You didn't see my big laptop right in front of you?
No, I wasn't looking. I was looking at your...
She's like hammering the top of my laptop. That's okay.
I barely touched it. She's so full of it.
Ooh, we need to do an after hours by the fire. We got a new fire pit.
I know you told me that.
Yeah, I have to put it together.
Okay.
Yeah. Your face is killing me. In a good way.
No, because you...
That didn't come out right.
You're like always looking for the already assembled. Or someone else is going to assemble it.
Well,
Like Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff put the grill together.
Like, see?
Well, let me put it to you this way. I put this desk together. I put that futon together. I've put a couple of fireplaces
sitting on the
together.
futon.
No, the futon's so comfortable. I've napped on that thing.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm fully capable of putting stuff together. But Jeff did put my elliptical together. Thank God.
I think that looks complicated.
It was. That's why Jeff did it. Because I looked at the book. I was like, nope.
Yes, there's way too many things in this schematic.
But the only reason why I had the grill unassembled was because I thought it was going to come unassembled. And then it came assembled, so I thought I won the lottery. I was like, cool, all right, it's already done. And it was filthy. I'm like, you can take this display one back. Give me one in a box.
Yeah. No, thank you.
But technically, the grill itself wasn't a complicated build, but because of my hand...
I don't think you should be building anything.
Right, I can't do a lot of heavy lifting.
No, you shouldn't.
Oh, I think I have a zit.
I just had one the other day, too, that was, like, big, and I was like, man, I'm almost 48 years old, and I'm still getting zits. Is that ever going to stop?
Nope. No.
It's never going to stop.
I got it's a little zit.
We're going to get all these wrinkles here, and I'll still have a zit
I'm
down
going to
here.
I'm going to have an eye tummy tuck. An eye tuck. Because
And
my
you'll
eyes
still
are...
get a zit down
I'm going
here.
to still get a zit down there. Probably the day of the surgery.
No, but it'll be here.
But you know how to...
right
You know how
there.
to... But you know what you do to fix it? Windex.
Windex? What?
You
Because
didn't-
the alcohol's in
You,
it?
did you ever see my big fat Greek wedding?
Oh, yes, I did.
What do you mean you don't eat no meat? Ah, that's okay. I'd make lamb. That was like one of my favorite scenes.
That's so funny. That was a good movie.
That was cute.
Very cute.
It was really cute.
Yeah, she
It's
was
okay.
adorable.
It's okay. I make lamb. He's a vegetarian. I have had the ouzo that they were drinking in that movie. I've had ouzo.
Oh.
I've gone to parties.
Yes, I know.
I've done the circle dance.
I know you've gone to parties.
What is that supposed to mean?
Because you've told me.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
well aware of your partying lifestyle.
God, you make me sound exciting.
I know. You are exciting.
I don't know. I used to be. Like I said, I don't venture anymore. But no, let's do 100 things.
We definitely don't venture like we used to.
Let's do. That'll be the 100th episode. We can do 100 things, and on the 100th episode will be the 100th thing. God, that's not a lot of time.
There has to be a list made.
We have to make a list.
Yeah, the list has to be made.
Yes. I do feel that we should do some sort of fitness episodes, like multiple walking ones, or we could take a ride to the mountains and do some light hiking or something. As long as it's light hiking.
Light hiking.
Yeah. In trails that are...
You're going to have to hurry up and do this stuff before you go get your surgery.
Oh, God, no. Supposed to do everything in 4 weeks.
That's pretty quick. Oh, I do have my parking pass for the reservation, the beach reservation.
You just go to the beach 100 times.
I can bring you there after your leg is getting... It will take you there once your knees start to heal.
You're going to wheel me out to the beach?
I'll wheel you out there. It'll be so much fun.
Actually, I'll probably be walking that day. They supposedly have you do stairs the same day or something. Mm-hmm. Or at least like one step.
They'll probably make you move, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to...
You have to move to get better.
Yeah, I'll be on my feet that day. Can't wait for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess it's important for you to find out what kind of knee you're going to get.
A left one?
Oh, what is in it? What is it in it? What does it look like?
Oh, the ingredients.
You kind of want to know what your ingredients are.
Well, yeah, of course.
Of your new part.
My new part.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I felt less of me because I didn't have that bone in my hand. Mm-hmm. Then I realized I don't have all my teeth. Like I had lost one in the back.
It's okay that it's gone.
Yeah, like there's one.
Agreed.
One in the very back, one of my molars. So I'm a molar short. So I'm like, well, I haven't been a complete skeleton in a while anyway. So what's one bone?
Yeah, I get it. You have to do. My bones have been moved around too. This thing is disgusting. I'm knocking everything around here.
I hate that microphone holder. It doesn't stay.
Yeah, it's getting better, but it's still pretty terrible. Look at it. Still got a huge.
We should get you a tattoo on that.
I know. At some point, I should cover that.
Let's make that one of the things we need to do.
Well, no. It's not ready for that.
Oh.
It's really sensitive.
All right, well, just any tattoo then.
It's not ready for me.
Not a scar covering tattoo. I know, I can't do this one either because I'm still technically healing.
This is like when you touch it, it does a weird tingly thing. It's like, it's not. Oh. There's no.
I probably wouldn't put a tattoo on that.
Good.
I probably wouldn't put a tattoo on that at all then. But we should just get a tattoo, like a tattoo.
I have one. What do you have?
I have 5.
What do you have so far?
I have my first one on my left ankle, the sun and the moon, then a little daisy on the right. I have the Chinese symbol for beautiful on the back. Mm-hmm. The upper back is the one I need to definitely change. It's the tribal shape with a couple things going on inside. That was a free tattoo, and that's why it was free. It looked better on paper, and then I saw it and I was like,
crap.
Yeah. So now I have to cover it, and it's a very odd shape. So the person who I'm going to have do it, he's very good. But I have certain things that I want, but the shape of my tattoo is not necessarily...
Like what you're thinking about?
No, it's the things that I want.
Oh, it doesn't fit it.
It's not going to fit it properly.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so it's been difficult. But then I have the most recent one here on my arm.
That's pretty. I like that.
My dragonfly skeleton key. I love that. I want another tattoo on my right arm.
Of what?
I don't know. I wanted to do the lotus, kind of like in my little logo with the pink lotus with the, on the lily pad.
I was actually thinking about getting a tattoo. What made me think of it?
Well, chakras down my arm.
I know what it was. I was driving past Tattoo America, and it made me think of, like, I have one, but that's all I've ever gotten, and I would never get it on my ankle again because it was very painful.
Yeah.
I don't think my feet want me to do anything to them.
I used to want one on my foot, but then a gecko.
No, I mean even the ankle, like on the ankle, like I just think the whole area for me is a hands off kind of area.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would do maybe some script of some words that really mean a lot to me from maybe a book or something like that I really care about.
Yeah.
I have lots of quotes that I could use.
Yeah, I like quotes.
But I don't know if I would do that. I'd just do black.
I did like the phoenix. There was one of a phoenix that I liked. That would be a good forearm one.
That's cool.
But I also like all the chakras.
Yep.
That would be kind of nice.
Kind of nice too.
But I'm kind of leaning towards maybe a smaller, not a huge one, but a phoenix on here.
If that's what you like, and
I love
it
phoenix.
means a lot to you.
I do. I'll show you one of.
You should do it.
So, and that's 5 I have, and I'm definitely not done. They're like chips. You can't just have one.
No.
I have the
I'm
one
not.
piercing, my nose, and that's fine.
I don't have any piercings. That's a no-go for me.
Okay, so I hit tattoo, but a couple of things came up. But this was right when this is kind of gross, but this is when the stitches weren't even out yet.
Mine's even worse. You don't want to see mine.
Let's see. Now the phoenix that I liked, it was like a turquoise phoenix. It wasn't a red and orange one. I like
that'd be
red and
pretty.
orange, but it's really
I like the turquoise idea.
yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, I was never interested in getting more than the one piercing. I love having my nose done. And
Oh, as long
we
as you're
could
happy with it.
we could do this is kind of it, but I would have it a little different, but I do like it.
I like it, but I don't like all the extra.
Yeah,
Too
I would
much.
have him modify the bottom, but something like,
Yeah, a little shorter maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like all the little pieces that look like water coming off of it.
well, that's his tail.
No, on the top part, on the near the head.
Those are his wings.
No, let me see
That
it.
those are his wings. That's a wing and that's a wing.
No, the little dot that's up there.
Oh, the little. Oh yeah.
I
okay.
want those dots gotta go.
Yeah, the dot's gotta
They're
go.
stupid. What? They are.
I love you.
This doesn't look good.
This one's kind of cool.
It doesn't look clean.
Look at that one.
That's better. It's much cleaner.
It is very clean, and it's a nice color scheme. We're saving that one.
That's a good one.
We're gonna save it. But yeah. So if you wanna, you should find a quote. You should find a quote. And
Well, some of my quotes are like Lord of the Rings ones. Like, the smallest person can change the course of the future.
that's a good one.
That's a really good one. My favorite one is one that Gandalf says to Frodo. I don't know if it's in here. I had it written down somewhere else. I don't know why it's not there anymore. Let's see if I can find it.
Okay. What time are we looking at here? Oh my goodness, 10:30. I love this. We've been talking for almost an hour and a half.
Wow.
Ooh, my electronic bank statement is available. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Isn't that wonderful?
It's like you're finally getting something.
Yes. Yeah. So I love Instagram
Yeah.
and TikTok. Oh my God, I started following this girl on TikTok, and I'll show you.
I found it. Here it is.
Oh, what is it?
All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us.
Oh, that one's nice too.
That's what he says to him.
I like that.
That's like a positive kind of. He's like, you can't decide when you. The whole thing is, he says to him. Frodo says, "I wish it need not have happened in my time," and Gandalf says, "So do I, and so do all who live to see such times. But that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us."
Yeah, you should
Figure
do it.
out. That's a good one. I like that one.
You should do that right in your forum.
Yeah, I would do Lord of the Rings before I would do anything else.
Yeah,
Star Wars quotes are stupid.
I love Star Wars.
I mean, I love them, but I wouldn't put them on my body.
no. Well, there aren't really any famous Star Wars quotes, really, other than "Luke, I am your father."
Well,
that was it.
That's about it.
That's pretty much the only climactic line that they have.
Harry Potter has some good ones, but
I
I
love
would
Harry
never
Potter.
put them on my arm.
No.
Just get the geeky thing going. I think it's Lord of the Rings all the way, typically.
I like Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings was my first, and then Game of Thrones, the series. The Song of Ice and Fire kind of took over because it's so well written.
Yeah.
Nothing against Tolkien, but
Right. No, of course.
he's a little dry.
Yeah. I never really thought of putting a quote on because usually it was some sort of image or whatnot.
There's a lot of people that do the scripts.
Yeah, the scripts are nice.
Yeah.
I never thought of doing it.
They do.
Yeah.
Especially people who are like English teachers.
Oh.
Very common.
Really?
Especially millennials.
Okay.
Yeah, they do it a lot.
Those millennials.
Yeah, that's how they are, man.
Those damn millennials. Just kidding.
I'm not one of them, so see, look.
I'm a Gen X.
They're all on like their arms usually.
Yeah. Or like on part of like here or on the side of their waist.
Yeah, see? There's an arm.
Yeah.
Enjoy the little things. They just do it's typically a script of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks painful.
What? Which one?
It's all raised because it just got done.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I see that, I'm like, oh, why would I do that to myself? A bit of madness is key. Wow, that's quite an interesting tattoo choice.
I do like that. A bit of madness is key.
Wow. Well, if you're not mad enough about stuff, then you're not really going to
Right.
do anything. Probably just sit around a lot. This one says, I am enough.
Oh.
Very positive, uplifting thing. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they do a lot of those, I think.
That's not so bad. I like that.
I think that's a nice idea.
Yeah.
I'd probably look for ones that were like literature.
I think if I found a quote that I really liked, I would put it somewhere.
People put Bible quote, Bible lines from Proverbs, things like that on there.
Yep. I think my big focus is to fix my back one.
Yep.
And my
Try
arm
first.
one. Those are my next two.
Okay. That's a good plan.
Yeah. Two very expensive plans.
There's a little bit of one. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, it's a bit pricey. That is, I can't, you don't ever want to go reasonably priced when it comes to tattoos.
No.
You pay for those. And you pay good money for those.
I know.
If you get a good artist, stick with them. Always. I watched that show. Was it Inked? Was it Inked? No. What was
it? Was Inked.
That was the
My friend Katie, though, has her husband has a really good friend that is a tattoo artist, and he's really good.
Really?
And he'll come to their house and stuff. He's,
really my friends
great.
have that too. Their tattoo person comes to them as well. Actually, now that you mention it,
this must be a quote from a book. And in the end, we were all just human, drunk on the idea that only love, would heal our brokenness.
Oh,
That's definitely from a book.
that is okay.
Sure.
Now I love this hairstyle
Oh, I can see you pulling that off.
and the color.
Yeah, Gina did those colors.
Yeah, she does. This is turquoise,
I've
blue,
seen it.
pink, purple. Is there any gray in there? Is that gray? I don't think so. Purple, blue, turquoise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. I
Just
definitely.
a lot of cost to get it done right.
Oh God, yeah,
Otherwise, it just looks bad.
yeah. You have to be really careful.
Yeah. Yep.
See,
And also do a good Shakespeare quote. That's actually...
ooh, Shakespeare's a good one.
Yeah, there's so many good ones.
Something similar to this, but not the color, and definitely different. But shape-wise, it's like something like that.
That would totally fix it, right? Because you need
No,
something that big.
he kept telling me no. Yeah, it's gonna have to be bigger than what's on my back.
That sucks.
Yeah, so that's why I'm super picky with what I'm putting there because it's my back as well.
I could see that.
Yeah. But every time I say, "What about this?" It's like,
Yeah.
It's God. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, we all do silly stuff when we're younger, right?
Yeah. Well, listen. I think I'm going to call it.
Yeah,
We're both see. You know when the conversation's coming to an end, that we're focusing on our phone, and there's way too many
We're
gaps.
starting to look up quotes and all sorts of other crazy crap that has nothing to do with anything.
And then there's moments of silence.
Lots of silence while we're reading because we're slow readers at this time of night. It gets pretty bad.
So
This one might be good for me. I think that I've
through,
actually had that.
Wait,
Though she was
but
little.
Oh, she is fierce.
It's
Yeah.
from.
I don't know why I had difficulty reading that.
That's okay. I think it's from. I'm trying to think of which one it's from. It's from one of the comedies, maybe. I don't know. I have to look it up, but yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. All right. So that being said, we're going to end it. Anybody who has any tattoo stories or hair color stories or any stories whatsoever that you might want to share, and any ideas of things that Sarah and I can do
On the 100 day.
on the 100 day. It's kind of like
100's a lot, man. We're going to need a lot of assistance.
yeah, a lot of time.
Ideas. I don't know if I'm going to... A lot of time.
Yeah,
Can
well,
you get 100 things done in 24 hours?
well, yeah, sure you can.
I mean, you could chew gum.
I did 100
brush
things
your
today.
hair, and
Everything,
add your eyelashes all at the same time.
everything I did from when I woke up to now, equivalent way more than 100
I
things.
think it was definitely more 100. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
We did a lot today.
we did a lot.
We did.
So email me anytime, April@thelilypadpodcast.com or the lilypadpodcast@gmail.com. And thank you, Sarah, for joining in.
Time.
We will have you here again shortly. Next time, maybe we'll have Mark on the phone. So
That would be something.
everyone out there with Online Land, have a great rest of your Saturday, and we'll be seeing you on the lily pad.
We're so different. I speak Swedish, you don't. I sit right down and write a letter, but Frankie said it better.
I almost feel it when you smile.
I'll take my time. I want you, but I'm shy. Here's my cup, fill it right up. I'll never stop. I'll never stop, 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 stop. I'll never stop.